Hi, I'm Dan Pope, candidate for mayor in Lubbock. And this week I want to talk about mission. When we were early in our business life in Lubbock, we had the opportunity to get in the cell phone business. And we were in the office technology space, and a lot of my peers around the state and the country were getting into the cell business. And we looked long and hard at it before deciding that it didn't make good sense for us. And the real reason was it didn't fit our mission. We were trying to be world class at one thing, and we felt like it would take our attention away from that. So that applies to City Hall. You know, at City Hall, two of my opponents in past councils have been financing basic street maintenance. In other words, issuing debt, 10-year debt for streets work that sometimes lasts 5 or 6 years. We also finance vehicles at City Hall. We do a lot of things that really don't make good common sense. We need to learn to live within our budget. We may have to freeze spending for a period of time. We've got to learn to say no. So, what is the mission of City Hall? Well, I believe the mission of City Hall is to serve our citizens. Second, they expect the city to provide great utilities. In other words, affordable, reliable water and electricity. They expect that we provide great public safety. That is, police and fire to protect our homes and our businesses and our neighborhoods. And they expect us to make sensible, conservative decisions about financial matters. In other words, let's live within our budget. When you're the mayor or on the council, you spend other people's money. When you're spending other people's money, you've got to be very careful to make sure you stay within the budget. That's the mission of City Hall. I appreciate your time today. I hope you'll check out our campaign, learn more about us at danpopeformayor.com or on Facebook at Dan Pope for Mayor. We're starting to walk, or we're walking blocks. We've started walking blocks. We've got a lot of great things going on with the campaign. You can check that out on our website too. Early voting starts on April 25th. Election day is May the 7th. I'm really humbled by your support. Please keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I look forward to talking with you again next week. Thanks.